Hey everybody, welcome back to microbeerreviews.com. It is that time of year again where it's getting to be cold, but some of the breweries are not yet done with bringing out some very fresh, hoppy bomber bottles. This is from the Great Divide Brewing Company. Great Divide is very well known, I think, all over the country. They're out of Denver, Colorado. They always have these really cool labels. This one's got that green foil on the top for that hoppy type color. It's a pale ale. Called Fresh Hop. This beer just is fairly brand new. It's fall of 2013. Paid $8.50 for the bomber, so I would call that mid-range. They call it Fresh Hop Pale Ale is a labor of love meant to be enjoyed today. Brewed in the fall with wet, whole cone hops from the Pacific Northwest. Fresh Hop is the embodiment of seasonality. Don't age it. So I'm going to stop there. A lot of these bomber bottles are coming out with these fresh hop idea, and this is important because if you buy them, don't store them. They're not made with a lot of preservatives. They're not made to last. The whole cone is something that loses its flavor rather rapidly. It's not something that's it's made with fresh ingredients, and therefore it goes bad faster, just like a fresh vegetable, as opposed to something that's been pasteurized. So on the bottom here it says best by December 29th, 2013. ABVs are 6.1. It says savor this delightful pale ale during the harvest season. Harvest obviously is what's happening now before everything gets cold. Ensures that its unparalleled grassy citrus hop balance will remain uncompromised. Great with trout, grilled bratwurst, garlic, ginger, sweet potatoes. Anything with cow, cheese, milk, or cows, or milk, or cow's milk cheeses. Okay, so I think I told you most of the important part. It is seasonal. It only comes in 22-ounce bottles and 5-gallon kegs. And IBUs are 55, so it's not an IPA, meaning the IBUs aren't in the 80s or the 100s. It's a pale ale. So it's going to be a little bit less bitter with IBUs of 55. I've been told it is an explosion of phenomenally good hop flavor. Pale ales typically have a little bit of that darker caramely color as opposed to an IPA, which is a little bit lighter. It's got a nice little thin white frothy head on it, a little bit of carbonation, not too much, very clear, very filtered. It definitely has a kind of a whole cone aroma to it, but I can definitely smell somewhat of that grassy finish. And maybe I would go with like lemons and oranges mixed together with the citrus part. That's just a guess. But it's got a nice little balance to it. Let's do that again. Okay, so it's very drinkable. It's easy to drink in terms of no bite on the palate. It's definitely not very bitter. So IBUs of 55. It's no more than that, I can tell you that. It almost tastes a little bit less. The darker flavor gives it a little bit more of a maltier finish than I would have expected at the back end for a fresh hop ale. But it's got a real nice flavor to it. The hops kind of hit you in the front of your palate, the back of your palate. It smells phenomenal. It's got a really nice citrusy, hoppy kind of combo there to it. Yeah, I can definitely see how this would be absolutely awesome with a good meal. This isn't something I would actually have as like what I would call a sipping beer. I'd want a little bit more IBUs. Me personally, I'm not saying that's something bad. It just has a real kind of nice balanced flavor to it. I can see how it would definitely bring out some good characteristics in different food pairings. But I mean, this Rate Beer, I think, rated this at a 98. I mean, people love this beer. I'm not saying I don't, but I expected a little bit more of a hop side. But here again, with an IBU of 55, that doesn't happen. It definitely tastes fresh. So this is kind of this new thing which I'm a huge fan of, that breweries are doing. You know, Enjoy By with Stone is my #1 beer of 2013, and it's the same concept. Bomber bottles only, by the time you get it, you're only going to have about 4 to 5 weeks to enjoy it, and then boom, it's not considered good anymore. I can see how this beer is the same way, but it's really good. To drink, it's smooth, it's got a nice little kind of complex flavor to it. The head sticks around, as you can see. Well done. I would probably give this at least a 4, if not a 4.5 on a rating scale between 1 and 5. $8.50 for a bomber that's this fresh, this good. Something that tastes like it's right out of the growler or the tap. Total bargain in my opinion. Definitely would buy it again. So, let me know what you think. Let me know if you tried this thing. It's very popular in our area. We just got it on the East Coast. Probably less than 2 to 3 weeks now. Might even be right on the 2-week mark. So I only know one other person that tried it. They definitely recommended it. But I'd love to hear what you think as well. Watching this on YouTube or our website, microbeerreviews.com. Please feel free to leave comments. Follow us on Facebook and on Twitter. And as always, we appreciate you watching. We upload often. And we'll see you again real soon. Cheers.